Jax, so glad you're alive. We feared the worst.
What happened here?
Caught us completely off guard. They blinds. No. The biggest group of them.
Where's Dex? Where's my son?
His mother took him with her.
Kaya was here? With him?
Yes, and she followed the Morcons north. You know she'll never rest until she's defeated them all.
It's strange that the Morcon...
Yes, very strange indeed. Something must have roused. I can't just leave and trust. Of course. But we need the rest. You...
Those large...
Oh, on the outside... Most are dead. But Kaya survived. Show her your injuries.
The World Heart is still intact?
Thank the stars. The Morcons were only out. The World Heart is unscathed. It continues to deliver. Nature will soon... When you meet Kaya, be patient with her. She's taken the losses over the last few days quite hard. She fought the Morcons to the very end. Tried to prevent the worst.
You've really got to watch your back around here. Caracas is a tough place.
Trouble?
Obviously. It takes its toll. We can always use more people. But, though we may be few, at least I have materials for weapons so we can fend off external attacks.
Do you have a weapon for me too?
I don't give weapons away for free, if that's what you're asking. But I've got a little forge, and you're welcome to use it if you want. If you don't know how it works, I might be able to teach you something, but I won't do it for free. So you should have a little experience and a couple of shards in your pocket. If you're looking to buy something, I've got a few things lying around, but I need most of what I've got for the boys.
Could you teach me something?
What do you want?
Could you...
What do you...
want to see Kaya.
Let him through.
Hi.
Finally, the mysterious stranger honors us with his presence.
Sorry, I got held up.
Oh, well, how can I complain when faced with such a valid reason?
All right, I get it. You're angry, but I've spent a few days out cold in some ruins.
Is that so? And how did that happen?
Maybe you haven't realized, but we have a new enemy.
Yeah, I noticed. As if I didn't have enough problems. As you can see, my hands are pretty much full.
You're going to take our son on one of your expeditions?
He's better off staying with us right now. There have been far too many attacks on the fort lately. He's not safe there anymore.
Oh yeah, much safer out here.
I don't need a lecture from you. Mister, I like to disappear into my hut when things get difficult.
Actually, the hut is gone. Buried under one of those flying fortresses.
I'm happy to hear it. I never understood why you chose to hide in there instead of living with us.
I didn't want to burden you with my problems. I respected you too much for that.
Don't make me laugh. You felt wounded because the faction leaders wouldn't listen to your warnings of the potential dangers. And instead of accepting that failure and moving on, you curled up into a ball and wasted years of your life. You were a great man once, Jax. Think of all you did. Fighting your own people, storming the Ice Palace, defeating the hybrid.
Not everyone remembers it that way.
I was there, and that is exactly what happened. No matter what people remember, or choose to remember.
Well, those potential dangers, as you call them, are right in front of us now. We both saw this coming. Now it's up to us to fight for everyone's survival.
I know, just as it ever was. People are too preoccupied with their own lives to worry about the future of humanity. But that doesn't mean you should ignore your own life. If only you had been a real father to Dex, none of this would have happened. Do you think I should have left him on the battlefield at the World Heart then?
No, of course not.
Anyway, Asker will take good care of him. He would never leave him behind. Unlike you.
We need to talk about this new enemy. We're gonna have a lot to deal with.
I know. That's one reason I'm out here. Because of that and all the other threats to our... I always expected something like this. Just not this soon. Could it be the aware that the hybrid spoke?
It's more than that. I think he might have even called them here somehow. One of the last things the hybrid did was to fire a signal into the sky. It caused a strange celestial phenomenon no one's been able to explain.
That isn't a comforting thought. People need to prepare for what... But damn it, I just don't have the time right... I can't leave until I solve this situation with... Asker is teaching him a lesson in patience. You would think he would have learned that from us.
Oh, fair.
What? Don't you think I know I could have done better too? That this wasteland is no place for him? If you have any better suggestions, let me know.
No.
You look exhausted.
One of those creatures, the old man says I'm infected. But he did.
Well, I can probably mix you something once I'm back. But we're in the middle of a battle with the... So I'm afraid you'll just have to hang in there. Really? Then why don't you do something about it? It's about time you took care of your own son. I just hope you know what you're doing.
I've been speaking to this old man, Adam. He's been treating my wound. He said the bastion in the north should expand.
What are you talking about? Adam? An old man? For goodness sakes, Jax, what have they done to you? Are your senses so impaired that you can't see what's in front of you?
What's that supposed to mean?
There is only one old man in the Bastion who fits your description. And that is Dawkins. Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins.
I was talking to Dawkins? I don't believe it.
How badly did they hurt you, Jax, for you not to recognize him? This is the man who set the Albs against the Free People, who plunged Magalan into years of war, all for the hybrid. The miserable bastard who, let's not forget, was inside a mechanical pod until recently. Of course, he's but a shadow of what he was.
It almost sounds like you would have forgiven all his crimes against humanity.
The killing machine from back then has been destroyed. The shattered husk that survived barely has the strength to tell you what he knows. Dawkins is just an old man now. Without his machine, I don't think he's anything to worry about, to be honest.
Ugh. That explains a few things. I should pay him another visit.
Yeah, why don't you do that? After all, he only stole a whole year of your life.
I don't I'll
Look after Dex, do you hear me? I'll kill you if anything happens to him.
My head. Looks like I still have a long, painful road ahead.
Greetings from the heart of Magalan. Here's some music fans out there. Billy Idol is giving a concert. Yeah.
Stop that nonsense. You're pushing your luck.
incredible night. Here's a little taster to whet your appetite. This is Herbert from the Order.
You have to let Asgard know we're leaving too, or we might get worried.
Too easy.
Peter, okay? Peter, okay?
No. Just can't do that yet. No, just can't do that yet. No, just can't do that yet.